Uh-oh, we need it on. Okay. Hi. Hi, everyone. Happy Saturday. Hi, Lucy. How you doing? She says, good morning. Are you guys ready? This is part 3, the 70s trivia. I have 51 questions, and the categories will be movies, TV, and music. So we'll wait for a couple people to come in. How is everyone doing out there? I hope everyone's well. It's a little hot out today. We had really nice weather, and boom, got to put the air on again. But it's only for 2 days, and then we're back to like 60s and the 40s at night. Ooh, I love that kind of weather. All right. Hello. Okay, you guys ready to? Okay, explain. I'm doing 51 questions with movie, TV, and music. We 86 the technology because that was just a little much. Hi, your most avid fan. And I'm going to ask the question twice, and I'll give you 20 seconds to answer the question, and then on to the next one. Please be nice in the chat, and to the host, moi. And let's just have some fun. Okay, let's start with music. There's 17 questions in this category. Let me get a little, I don't know if this is a good time or not, but here we go. Like if I had to coordinate it a little bit. All right. This is music is a category. What name was Elton Hercules John given at birth before he later legally changed his name in 1972? What name was Elton Hercules John given at birth before he later legally changed his name in 1972? I have no clue. Anyone? Your most avid fan? Why do I keep getting, sorry guys, keep getting notifications. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the answer is Reginald Kenneth Dwight. How did I forget that? All right, on to the next question. Why is this upside down? It's My House was a hit for which singer who had previously been the lead singer of the Supremes? It's My House was a hit for which singer who had previously been the lead singer of the Supremes? Time starts now. Is it lagging? Can you guys hear me okay? I'm going to be getting a microphone in a couple of weeks, so you guys will be able to hear me better. And your most avid fan says Diana Ross. We have 2, 1, and the answer is Diana Ross. Good guess. Diana Ross is the correct answer. What is the name of the 12th and final album released by the Beatles in 1970? What is the name of the 12th and final album released by the Beatles in 1970? Oh, it's such a pretty song. 12 seconds. Anyone? Looks like you're the only one here today, your most avid fan, but I appreciate you. Revolver. It is Let It Be. Let It Be is the name of the album. Which singer released The Way We Were in 1973 to coincide with the film of the same name in which she starred? Which singer released The Way We Were in 1973 to coincide with the film of the same name in which she starred? This is going to be a long game, guys. Your most avid fan says Barbara Streisand. 10 seconds. And the answer is Barbara Streisand. Barbara Streisand. I can't pronounce her name. Okay, you got it right. Good going. Why are they fucking upside down? Sorry. Who is the writer and lead singer of the Commodores' 1978 single, 3 Times a Lady? Oh, well, this is easy. Who is the writer and lead singer of the Commodores' 1978 single, 3 Times a Lady? 3 Times a Lady. Anyone? 13 seconds. Your most avid fan says Lionel Richie, and the answer is Lionel Richie. All right. You're good. You're good. Which 1979 song by new wave band Blondie opens with the lyrics, "Once I had a love and it was a gas"? Which 1979 song by new wave band Blondie opens with the lyrics, "Once I had a love and it was a gas"? Anyone? 9, 8. Where is everyone today? Probably because it's such a nice day. And the answer is Heart of Glass. Heart of Glass. This is up fucking side down. Hold on a second. All right, now we got this together. What is the name of the Don McLean song which makes repeated reference to the day the music died? What is the name of the Don McLean song which makes repeated reference to the day the music died? Anyone? Your most avid fan says American Pie. Bye, bye. And 7. Wow. Got 5 seconds. Anyone else? Well, it's just me and you, kid. And the answer is American Pie. Good guess. American Pie. Okay. Who is the writer and lead singer of the Commodores? I just read that one. Hold on. Sorry. Okay. Yeah. All right. Evergreen won Best Original Song at the Academy Awards after being co-written by the Barbra Streisand for which film? Evergreen won Best Original Song at the Academy Awards after being co-written by Barbra Streisand for which film? Oh, thank you. You love the light bulb. Isn't that cool? I thought it was appropriate. You put your thinking caps on. And you said A Star is Born. We got 5, 4. Wonder what happened to that other card that I... And the answer is A Star is Born. A Star is Born is the correct answer. You know what? I'm probably going to miss a card, but hey, who cares? Okay. What is the title of the 1971 single by Three Dog Night, which has the opening line, "Jeremiah was a bullfrog"? What is the title of the 1971 single by Three Dog Night, which has the opening line, "Jeremiah was a bullfrog"? Yeah, that's Little hard. 8 seconds. Joy to the world. Your most avid fan says, and it is joy to the world. Joy to the world. Good answer. How did you even know that? Thank you for the hearts. Which Billy Joel song begins with the line, "She can kill with a smile, she can wound with her eyes"? Which Billy Joel, sorry about that. Which Billy Joel song begins with the line, "She can kill with a smile, she can wound with her eyes"? No, I'm not going to sing it. She can kill with a smile, she can wound with her eyes. 2 seconds. Your most avid fan says she's a lady to me. She's always a woman. That's a great guess. She's always a woman to me. Guys having fun yet? Who released the third studio album, Born to Run, in 1975, which included the artist's first worldwide single release? Let's say that again. Who released their third studio album, Born to Run, in 1975, which included the artist's first worldwide single release? And most avid fan says Bruce Springsteen. 10 seconds. All right, and the answer is Bruce Springsteen. All right, Bruce Springsteen. Who released Ring My Bell in 1979, which went to #1 in both the US and the UK? Who released Ring My Bell in 1979, which went to #1 in both the US and the UK? You can ring my bell, ring my bell, my bell. That was a great skating song back in the day, when kids were kids and they did things outside the house. All right. And the answer is Anita Ward. Anita Ward. On which film soundtrack can the tracks Cantina Band and Rescue of the Princess be found? On which film soundtrack can the tracks Cantina Band and Rescue of the Princess be found? You should know this one, your most avid fan. And you said Star Wars. We got 5 seconds. 4, 3, 1. And it is Star Wars. Star Wars is the correct answer. I had to adjust my fan. Which band, whose name was created from the surnames of 2 of its members, released a self-titled album in 1975 featuring the track Rian? Which band, whose name was created from the surnames of 2 of its members, released a self-titled album in 1975 featuring the track Rian? Riannon. This one's kind of, the question's kind of effed up. But anyway, anyone? Okay, and the answer is Fleetwood Mac. Fleetwood Mac. Got two more cards in the music category. With which British novelist does Kate Bush share a birthday whose only novel inspired one of her best-known hits? With which British novelist does Kate Bush share a birthday whose only novel inspired one of her best-known hits? No clue. Anyone? Oh, it was a long 20 seconds, wasn't it? Emily Bronte. Emily Bronte. Okay. All right, Emily. Last card in this category. Which band released the album London Calling in 1979 with a title track that plays the Morse code for SOS in its closing section? Oh my God. Which band, hold on. Which band released the album London Calling in 1979 with a little track that plays the Morse code for SOS in its closing section? Oh, you were quick with that. You said The Clash. 11 seconds. Thank God that's over. And the correct answer is The Clash. The Clash. Wow, you're really good. You're most avid fan. Okay. Now we got the movie. No, we got the music. Okay. Now, do you guys want to do movies or TV next? What do you want, your most avid fan? Do you want to do movies next or television? Let me know. Okay, well, I'm just going to go and do television. Oh, you want to do movies? Okay. Well, you got to be quicker than that. It just seems like, quick. Get it over with. Oh, my goodness. Are these freaking upside fucking down, too? Sorry, guys, but hold on. I don't like them when they're upside down. All right, movies it is. Shuffle them up a little bit. What did we say we were doing movies? Okay. All right. Which Francis Ford Coppola movie stars with the iconic line, "I believe in America"? Which Francis Ford Coppola movie starts with the iconic line, "I believe in America"? This is a great movie. Movie starts with the iconic line, "I believe in America." It is The Godfather. Correct answer, your most avid fan. In the 1978 film Superman, who played Jor-El, J-O-R-E-L, Superman's father? In the 1978 film Superman, who played the Jor-El, Superman's father? J-O-R-E-L. That's what it says. Oh my goodness, I didn't even know that. Well, I was very, very young in '78. And your most avid fan says Marlon Brando. 1 second. And the correct answer is Marlon Brando. Great. You're really good. Thank you for participating. Like your own voice sound. Oh, that's that Q&A sticker. All right, I'll try it next. I'm reading some that YouTube puts up. All right, Cleveland Little won the Best Newcomer BAFTA of 1975 for his role as Bart, in which Mel Brooks played comedy western. Let's do that again. Cleveland Little won the Best Newcomer BAFTA of 1975 for his role as Bart, in which Mel Brooks black comedy western. Oh my goodness, this is easy. Anyone in the room? You said Blazing Saddles? Good guess. I love your little emojis. And 1 second, and the answer is Blazing Saddles. That was a great guess. Okay. Who played the role of Laurie Strode in 1978's Halloween? Who played the role of Laurie Strode in 1978's Halloween? Hi, Laurie Ann. How you doing? Nice to see you. I shot you an email this morning. How you doing, sweetie? 1978, Laurie Strode in Halloween. Jamie Lee Curtis. All right. I love your outfit. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I figured I'd dress up for the occasion. Which Oscar-winning film had the tagline, "His whole life was a million to one shot"? Which Oscar-winning film had the tagline, his whole life was a million to one shot"? Oh, I'm glad to hear that. Thank you, your most avid fan. Thanks for the heart. Thank you. Guys, got 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1. And the answer was Rocky. Rocky was the answer. It's too quiet. What method do the humans and aliens use to communicate when they met in Close Encounters of the Third Kind? What method do the humans and aliens use to communicate when they meet in Close Encounters of the Third Kind? But Laurie says, "Oh, I should have known that." It's okay. We're learning, we're remembering things that we forgot. We're learning something new. So it's all good. And the answer is musical notes. Oh, wow. Musical notes. It's good to know. What was unusual about the shout out at the end of Bugsy Malone? What was unusual about the shootout? Oh my God, my eyes are a little wonky today. Sorry, guys. Let's start all over. What was unusual about the shootout at the end of Bugsy Malone? Hi, Chip. How you doing? Nice to see you. Thank you for being here. Salute to the mods and chat. Yes, salute. How you doing? Does anyone know? And the answer is it was a cream pie fight splurge gunfight. Wow, they had a cream pie fight. Oh, that sounds like fun. Just get a crappy old pie and smash it in somebody's face. In a nice way. Joking. Model says, hi, Chippy. No idea. Your most avid fan says they come now. Who comes now? Okay. Which Marx brother accepted an honorary Oscar at the ceremony in 1974? Yes, it is fun, Model Lorianne. Thank you. Which Mars brother accepted an honorary Oscar at the ceremony in 1974? I have no clue. Thank you for the hearts, guys. Thank you. Def will have to catch the replay. Thanks for the share. Aw, he said thank you for the share, Model Lorianne. Thank you, Chip. And your most avid fan says Groucho, and the answer is Groucho. Good guess, good guess. Good answer. Which actress played the role of Carrie in the film of the same name? Which actress played the role of Carrie in the film of the same name? Is that two? Oh, God. There we go. That's better. 10 seconds, 9. Anyone? Lorianne says, let me think. No idea. I know. I'm with you. I have no idea either. And it's Sissy Spacek. Sissy Spacek. I watched a new Carrie the other day. And it wasn't bad, but it just... I don't know. I don't know why they have to change things. Just leave the original alone. We don't need Jeepers Creepers 10 or, Halloween. I think Friday the 13th is what, like 14? Come on now. Leave things be. 1 or 2 and that's it. That's my opinion. In Star Wars, what do Han Solo, and Luke Skywalker disguise themselves as while they attempt to rescue Princess Leia? In Star Wars, what do Han Solo and Luke Skywalker disguise themselves as while they attempt to rescue Princess Leia? Your most avid fan says, hi, Lorianne. And Lorianne says, hi, most avid fan. And the answer to the question, Stormtroopers. 2, 1, and it is Stormtroopers. Wow. Stormtroopers is the correct answer. I don't really like all this light. Anyway, onward. Which TV science fiction show made the transition to the big screen with its first motion picture in 1979, bearing the subtitle The Motion Picture? Which TV science fiction show made the transition to the big screen with its first motion picture in 1979, bearing the subtitle The Motion Picture? Oh, wow, okay. You said The Twilight Zone. Anyone else? That's a good guess. 5, 4. Sometimes 20 seconds goes by so fast, as other times it's like so slow. They need to give options. Yeah, I know, like ABC. Star Trek. Star Trek is the answer. I agree, Model Lorianne. This will be this is part 3 of the 70's. trivia, but I have a lot of trivia installed for you guys, like Christmas, football, all kinds. But you're right. You are correct. You are right about they need to give options. I know, like A, B, C, D. You know, it's kind of hard. Which 1972 comedy based on a novel by Graham Greene? What? Which night? I'm sorry, my eyes are a little wonky today, so forgive me. Which 1972 comedy based on a novel by Graham Greene starred Maggie Smith as Aunt Augusta, and Louis Gossett Jr. as Wordsworth? Oh my goodness, let's say that again. Which 1972 comedy based on a novel by Graham Greene starred Maggie Smith as Aunt Augusta and Louis Gossett Jr. as Wordsworth? Wordsworth. Okay. He said, question mark. Wait, you have football? Oh, yeah. Got lots of football trivia coming up. Do you like football, Lori? Lori-Ann? 3, 2, most avid fan puts a question mark, and it's travels with my aunt. Travels with my aunt. Seems like things got brighter. Is it okay, the lighting? I think it's a little too bright. Anyway. Who was the only actor or actress to be Oscar nominated for their role in the Pasadena Adventure? Who was the only actor or actress to be Oscar nominated for their role in the Pasadena Adventure? Lighting is great. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know. I appreciate you. Anyone? We have 8. And the answer is Shelley Winters. Shelley Winters. I had no clue. Anyway. I'm going to get out of the 70s. A recording. You said Gene Hackman. No, it's Shelley Winters, but that was a good guess, your most avid fan. A recording of which animal forms the core basis of the sound made by the TIE fighters in Star Wars? A recording of which animal forms the core basis of the sound made by the TIE fighters in Star Wars? 15. Lorianne says, and it is an elephant. An elephant. Interesting. All right. We have 4 more cards in the movies and then onward to the TV, and then we're done. Go to like more modern times. Yes, the correct answer was elephant, your most avid fan. Thank you for the hearts, everyone. In Star Wars, what was the name of the deadly... Lorianne says, great job, Avid. Yes, he knows a lot. He's very, very smart. In Star Wars, what was the name of the deadly battle station governed by Grand Moff Tarkin? He says, thanks, Lorianne. In Star Wars, what was the name of the deadly battle station governed by Grand Moff Tarkin? I would have no idea. Oh, I gotta put this on. Yeah, these are, some of these are like off the wall. Over the wall with you. 3, 2, 1, and it is the Death Star. The Death Star. Right. Which F. Scott Fitzgerald novel was adapted into a 1974 movie starring both Robert Redford and Mia Farrow? Which F. Scott Fitzgerald novel was adapted into a 1974 movie starring both Robert Redford and Mia Farrow? God, 1974, you're talking like a long time ago. And your most avid fan says, oh yeah, The Great Gatsby. 5 seconds. Anyone else? 3, 2, and the answer is The Great Gatsby. The Great Gatsby. Well, how do you remember that? It's a long time ago. Excuse me. Do you think this is big enough, guys? Who played the part of Esther Hoffman in A Star is Born? Who played the part of Esther Hoffman in A Star is Born? Lorianne says, I gotta hop off. I will see you next time. Have a wonderful rest of your day, everyone. You too, Lorianne. Thank you so much for coming in. I appreciate you. And let me know, I sent you an email so we can go over things for when we do our show together. And the answer is, I got sidetracked there. Oh, Barbara Streisand. Barbara Streisand. Streisand. Oh no, Barbara Streisand. That's how I pronounce it. Yes, that's the correct answer. Oh, I know it's going to be awesome. I can't wait. I can't wait, guys. I can't wait. It will be a lot of fun. Last one in the yellow. Yay. Then we're going to go on to the movies. No, then we're going on to TV. I'm sorry. Okay. Clips from which 19... Oh, my God. Why would... Oh, 19... Okay. Clips from which 1942 film starring Humphrey Bogart are peppered into the action of the 1972 comedy Play It Again, Sam? Clips from which 1942 film starring Humphrey Bogart are peppered into the action of the 1972 comedy Play It Again, Sam? From 19... And your most avid fan said Casablanca, and Casablanca is the correct answer. All right, woo! We got through 2 of them. Okay, and now, all right, you know your stuff, don't you, your most avid fan? It's wonderful. All right, we got 16 more cards. And this is television. Television in the 70s. I remember Saturday Night Live. That was one of my favorites. I mean, in the late 70s. And I think I watched Mary Tyler Moore. All right, television is the subject. Oh my God, I'm getting too sidetracked. Played by John Forsythe, what was the name of the disembodied voice which would give 3 angels a new mission each week? Played by John Forsythe, what was the name? Oh, this is easy. What was the name of the disembodied voice which would give the angels a new mission each week? It gives you the answer in the question. If you know, you know. Anyone? 3, 2, 1. Charlie and Charlie's Angels. Told you guys the answer was in the question. That was a good show too. What was the name of the Sesame Street character introduced to the show in 1972, depicted as a vampire who delights in numbers? What was the name of the Sesame Street character introduced to the show in 1972, depicted as a vampire who delights in numbers? Anyone? Any guess? Did I lose you all? All right. God, that was a long 20 seconds, wasn't it? Count von Count was a Dracula in Sesame Street. In 1970's TV, who is the fictional character of Diana Prince, better known as... In 1970's TV, who is the fictional character of Diana Prince, better known as... Oh. Anyone? Thank you for the likes. Okay, today you put the thing on, yeah. Anyone? And it is Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman is the answer. I know, I'm trying to get through this. Oh my goodness. Which Palme d'Or winning 1970 black comedy war movie became a successful TV show of the same name? Which Palme d'Or winning 1970 black comedy war movie became a successful TV show of the same name? Oh, hi, Detroit. Hi. Said behind that looked like Abbott fan keyboard got stuck. I don't know. And you answered, Detroit said MASH, and the answer is MASH. MASH is the correct answer. Good job. How you doing today, Detroit? How's the weather there? Thank you for the hearts. I know I'm trying to get through this error as fast as I can. What catchphrase is used to invite members of the audience to play The Price is Right? What catchphrase is used to invite members of the audience to play The Price is Right? This is easy. I used to love that show. Now that I watch it, I'm like, oh my God, that's an old show. What's the catchphrase to invite members of the audience on The Price is Right? The phrase, come on down. Detroit said, come on down. Yes, correct answer. Come on down. You're the next contestant on The Price is Right. Woohoo! What paranormal TV series, first broadcast in 1972, shares its name with a 1999 film starring Bruce Willis? What paranormal TV series, first broadcast in 1972, shares its name with a 1999 film starring Bruce Willis? Poor Bruce Willis, he's got really, he's going downhill. He's got really the last stages of dementia, I believe. Yeah, it's sad. Not to get off subject. 2, 1, and it is The Sixth Sense. The Sixth Sense. Say that 5 times real fast. What type of creature is Wurzel? Oh my goodness. What type of creature is Wurzel Gumbridge? Gumbidge? That's what it says. Played by former Doctor Who actor John Pertwee. Oh my goodness. What type of creature in Wurzel Gummidge, played by former Doctor Who actor John Pertwee? I have no clue. Anyone? Just any guess. Put anything down. It's good. Question mark. I know. What is it? It is the Scarecrow. Scarecrow is the correct answer. What is the name of the theme song in Laverne and Shirley, played after the pair have performed a hopscotch routine during the opening credits? This was a really good show, too. What is the name of the theme song in Laverne and Shirley, played after the pair have performed a hopscotch routine during the opening credits? That was a really good show. Wow. Anyone? Detroit, your most avid fan. Where did your most avid fan go? Okay, and the answer is Making Our Dreams Come True by Cindy Greco. Making Our Dreams Come True. Making your dreams come true. Ooh, ooh. No, that's another song, another play. Anyway, that's... What is the nickname of the greaser played... Hold on. My throat got really dry, excuse me. What is the nickname of the greaser played by Henry Winkler in Happy Days? The nickname based on the character's surname. What is the nickname of the greaser played by Henry Winkler in Happy Days? The nickname based on the character's surname. Happy Days, the guy in the leather jacket. He's slicking back his hair. Anyone? Bulldogs. Detroit says the Fonz. Hi, Bulldogs. How you doing? Nice to see you. And the Fonz. And Bulldog says the Fonz. And it is... Okay, what's that? Oh, that was... Oh, my God. That's the next question. And the answer is Fonzie. Fonzie. Hi, how you doing, Bulldog? Nice to see you. We're on our last legs of 70s Trivia Part 3. Thank God. But when television was finally made available nationwide in South Africa in 1976, what 2 languages were used for programming? Bulldog says, hi, Detroit. When television was finally made available nationwide in South Africa in 1976, what 2 languages were used for programming? Bulldog says, hi, Detroit. And Bulldog says French, English. Anybody else? 4, 3, 2. And Detroit says English, Dutch. And it's English and Afrikaans. Afrikaans, Afrikaans. So you guys got it partly right. Good going. Thank you. Good going. The sitcom Mork and Mindy was a spin-off inspired by a single episode of which other 1970s sitcom? The sitcom Mork and Mindy was a spin-off inspired by a single episode of which other 1970s sitcom? Oh wow, I didn't even know that. And if you guys are paying attention, it was in the question in the 2 last cards. And it is Happy Days. That was a good guess. Lost in Space. It was Happy Days. What was Saturday Night Live's original title used from its launch in 1975 through until 1977? I'm reading as the card is written. What was Saturday Night Live's original title used from its launch in 1975 through until 1977? We got 8 seconds. Detroit says Saturday night. Anyone else? We have 4, 3, 2, 1. NBC's Saturday night. NBC's Saturday night. Right. We got 4 cards left. All right. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I appreciate every single one of you. On which ship featured in the title of a 1970s TV show would you find Lieutenant Starbuck? On which ship featured in the title of a 1970s TV show would you find Lieutenant Starbuck? Oh, wow. Anyone? Bulldog says Love Boat. That's a great guess. And the answer is Battlestar Galactica. Sorry. I'm just starving. Battlestar Galactica. Good guess. Which 1970s? Sorry. Oh my God, I'm freaking so dry today. All right. Get with the program. Which 1970 musical sitcom has a theme tune called Come On, Get Happy? Come On, Get Happy. Used from its second season onwards. Which 1970s musical sitcom has a theme tune called Come On Get Happy? Used from its second season onwards. Come on, get happy. This was a good show, too. They had a lot of people in their family. Okay, and it's the Partridge Family. The Partridge Family. Yes, Bulldog says Partridge Family. You got that right. Yes, it is the Partridge Family. In the Amazing Spider-Man TV series, what is the name of the Spider-Man's reporter's girlfriend? In the Amazing Spider-Man TV series, what is the name of Spider-Man's reporter girlfriend? How in the heck? I definitely don't remember. We have 8 seconds. And the answer is Julie Masters. Julie Masters. All right, guys, last card. Last card. What are the names of the actors who played Laverne and Shirley in the show of the same name? What are the names of the actors who played Laverne and Shirley in the show of the same name? Does anybody remember their names? Detroit says Mary Jane. Good guess. And the answer is Laverne was Penny Marshall and Shirley was Cindy Williams. All right. Woo. Thank God that era is over. So did you guys have fun? Thank you for everyone for participating. I will be doing trivia on Where Did I Learn That? It's Test Your Knowledge. I'll be doing that on Thursdays. And I'm going to start doing like Thanksgiving trivia, Christmas trivia, and definitely can't wait for football trivia. I will definitely be putting it on my community post, so please keep an eye out on the community post. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe and like this stream and share it out. The more the merrier. Trivia is fun, but thank God the 70s is over. It's pretty hard, especially not being from that era, you know? But, and what else? What else? Yeah, put your notification bells on so you'll be notified every time we upload a video. And I had the last one, Cindy Williams. Oh, you did have the last one. I guess there was a lag or something. But, okay. So, like I said, keep your notification bell on so you'll be notified every time we upload a video. I will be doing trivia on Thursdays, definitely. I'm thinking about Tuesdays. Or stick with my Saturdays. I'm really not too sure with the holidays coming up and everything if Saturday is gonna, work for me. Probably because we're in the winter, so maybe. But Thursdays definitely, and probably Tuesdays to make up for the Saturdays. I'll see. If I do on Saturdays, it might be a different time. I think I'm going to be going later than 3 or earlier than 3. Well, it all depends. So please keep an eye on the community post so you guys will know, because sometimes it's up in the air. And I appreciate everyone stopping by and each other's. Take care. See you next time. Bye.